Sorry, little one.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Wordbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Wordbreaker Coo, and today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Nemesis, aka Holocaust, or what else do they call him? There was one other, Genocide. So he had a whole bunch of bad names, but that's the build figure for this wave. And we're looking at some figures that I have so far. There's about 3 more that I have coming to finish the figure off. We'll start with, let's start with Cyclops. As you guys know, he's one of my favorites, and yeah, this is a nice suit. I like the most of the paint. The yellow is a little bit hard on these figures. It's a little bit blurry, as you can see there, but it's a good head sculpt. I mean, that's really nice. Nice paint on the teeth and lips and everything like that. He does come with another head that looks like this with the visor fully in. That's all right. This one just has so much more character. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. There is an effect section or part for him. He is on that Bucky cap. But let's see how he looks with the effect in his eyes. And there's the effect. It is different from the animated series Cyclops we got not too long ago. And it stays in really good like this. However, once we add this part here, it is significantly harder to stay in. It does kind of weigh in. So you don't want to have this piece stuck in there for long periods of time unless you have it against a wall or something like that and you're doing that. Otherwise, I would not recommend it because it could be catastrophic for your bottom line. Let's see how it looks with some red. Yeah, it looks pretty good if you put some lights underneath it. Show you from a different angle. Yeah, so it is translucent enough to light up. And just to show you what I mean about this Cyclops versus the other one, here is my, what was this, the animated series Cyclops? And you can see the spot right there. It is a different effect piece, as you can see there. And no, this part does not go on because as you can look, they are different. You can make it work, but it does not stay in very well. So if I try to switch these two, if you look, it's just not made for this side. So that's the problem. It's unfortunate. I wish they would have kept it uniform, and the same thing goes on this side. This one doesn't stay in, well, this one stays in a little bit better. Yeah, this one stays in a little bit better, but why would you use that when you have the other one? So it is what it is. Again, you can tell they're the same buck. So nice figures. I love the heads. And if you ever wanted to, if you have an extra Cyclops head, which I do, you could try putting another one on. Why you would want to do this, I don't know. I think that looks goofy, but that is an option. But overall, I like this figure. It is definitely worthy of being in your collection if you're a Cyclops fan. I didn't even like the X Factor days, so I'm glad to have it in my repertoire, in my collection. Next, let's go on with Husk. Okay, Husk. I won't spend too much time because we've already gotten this figure when she was Monet. It's almost the same. The legs feel skinnier on Husk than they do Monet, but it's the same molding for the legs, same belt, just different paint. The only difference here is the chest. Monet is a model, therefore she has, well, it is, I can't say therefore, but she has a bigger bust than we do with Husk. Husk's that country gal, and I like this figure. I think they did a good job. I can't wait to get more of these guys. This marks my 3rd one. She does come with an extra head right there. I mean, that looks pretty good, but I feel like she looks too old. This looks more like an Emma than a Husk. So I hope, I don't know. I hope they do better next time. That's my opinion. Oh yeah, Cyclops also came with 2 fisted hands, 2 open hands, and that's it. Oh, and this Jean Grey hand. So that's what she came with. Husk comes with an extra fists, so she had 2 fists, 2 grabby hands, and she comes with some skin. Yeah, because that's her power. If you don't know, she can basically make her skin turn into the same material she's, I guess, not even touching or imagining. Like she can make it liquid and different solids like wood and stuff. So that's kind of cool. They missed the ear or parts of the ear if you look closely, but other than that, the face looks really darn good. I like that. So yeah, got some Husk love here at the Country Gal, and her brother is a Cannonball, so that's another added bonus. And last but not least, we're gonna finish this sucker up with Gambit, Age of Apocalypse. He does have 2-fisted hands and an open hand and a card throwing hand. Fun fact, when I read this series, I don't remember him throwing cards. I thought he had like throwing daggers. I'll have to look that up and see because it's going to drive me nuts, but I think it was throwing daggers. Let's pause and find out. I can't seem to find it. I have the comic up, but I don't feel like knocking out a whole bunch of figures to get to it, so I'm sorry about that. I'm pretty sure it is daggers though, because I do remember him hitting Gideon, strong guy. They called him Gideon in the Age of Apocalypse, with some throwing daggers, went right through his body. Because he killed somebody. I think it's some of the Gen Xers. So anyway, this head sculpt is dope. Very nice. The body, I can't really put my finger on it. I don't think it's the same, or is it? Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if that's Age of Apocalypse. I'm sorry. I don't think that is the Vulcan body, but it's a nice body. The boots look nice. You got some paint on the boots right here, there as well. Weird that these are symmetrical, not the same boots. This cape sucks. I wish that we had a cloth one because it's very heavy, but it looks good. It lays good and reminds me of it. But man, if we had a cloth good with a hood, man, can you imagine how dope this figure would be? I'm about to see if they give me one for Mythic Legions eventually so I can put that on here because I like this figure. He's probably my favorite figure so far out of the set. Yeah, he definitely is. And he just looks good doing it. Let me show you something else that's cool with this guy. If you have any other Gambits, the heads do fit. This would look stupid on there, so we're not going to do that. But I wanted you guys to see that if you have any regular comic book Gambits, you can swap this head on there. And while it's not the same Gambit that you normally see, he has had a look without the lines here, and this kind of gives me like some vibes where he's like wasn't ready for battle completely, but he decided to go out and tear some stuff up because that looks good to me. Man, woo, man, the heat on these figures from this wave so far, I'm loving it. So like McDonald's. So let's just go ahead and give my final thoughts on the wave. Oh, and also, if you really wanted to, if you don't have any other accessories, yes, he can hold playing cards from other Gambits. This is the one from the animated series, so you can see he can still hold it if need be. So that is nice as well. But if I had to score these figures out of 10, I'm going to go with Husk having a solid 8.5. I mean, you can't ask for much more with the suit. The head could be a little bit more younger when she's kind of chilling. Because, excuse me, I believe she's only like 20, 21 or something like that at the time of this. Not even, I don't think, at the time of this series. And then you have Cyclops. I'm going to give him out of 10. The blurry lines kind of hurt him, but the effects is nice. I'm going to give him a solid 9. Okay, if he had the paint job done, then he'll be a perfect 10 for the type of figure he is, representing what he represents. Gambit, on the other hand, I'm going to give my boy, because he didn't come with his daggers, I'm going to also give him a 9, but I'm going to give him a 9.5. He would have had the daggers and a cloth cape. You know what? 9.4. There we go. Daggers and cape would be perfect. So, but other than that, you're not going to do much better than this. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and Cyclops, Husk, and Remy LeBlue. Grease.
Subscribe and like. Okay.